Hello and welcome to my stream. My name is Idil and today we are going to continue to read the webcomic of Homestuck. We are currently at Act 6, whichever of the acts of Act 6 it is far too long. So we are on page 4929, so we are almost at page 5000, which means we are finally have over half of the comic read and there's still a lot left. We are currently at Jake and Aaron here, so let's see what they have to talk about. Can you tell me anything more about this demon? All I know is he might be a skull monster. Wait, he is a skull monster, right? He most certainly is a skull monster, a very big and angry skull monster. Yes, okay, but I feel like I should know more about him if I'm supposed to kill him. I didn't say you were supposed to kill him. He cannot be killed. Long ago, he discovered the secret to indestructibility. Oh. Defeating a foe doesn't always involve killing. He has had many incarnations in many universes. If you continue on your journey for long enough, you may encounter one of them, and if you have become strong enough by then, you may be able to defeat him in combat. And if that comes to pass, it would be the first defeat he has ever known. You would be providing the first glimmer of hope to others that someday he could be destroyed. So you are saying I could do all this, or that I will, for now? I'm saying that we should get going soon. If you would like to meet the others before you wake up. Who? Is there anything else you wanted to show me before we go? I didn't mean to get us sidetracked like that. No, just some more boring junk. There are these fanciful branches, but I don't know where they came from. I suspect dream sorcery. They are from someone else's memory. Are they from a wizard's memory? Haha, no. Oh, well, I guess I could show you around outside. There's a jungle out there full of tremendous beasts. Not anymore. Son of a bitch, more fancy branches. This way. What is this realm of limitless wonder? Realm of limitless wonder? God damn it, Jake. Shh. It was my planet. It's great. Everything is so amazing. Who would have thunk you could have such cracker-tech adventures in your dreams that are basically real instead of imaginary? Yep. Or for that matter, that you could meet such neat people along the way. Your thoughts are wandering again, man. Shh. Wow, yeah, that was mushy thought right there. Are you even paying attention? No, shh. We've already been through this, you hopeless rube. Might as well be saying it out loud to her, so why don't you? Maybe I will, wise guy. I mean, she's pretty hot. Yeah, I know. Oh, shush. Jake, it wouldn't work between us, huh? I'm dead. Yes, right. Perhaps if you die too. Although maybe not after too long. I don't know how I would feel about it if you were a lot older than me. Man, what the fuck? Also, technically, I'm already so much older than you. It would just be kind of strange if you were physically my senior by any significant margin, you know? This is a weird fucking train of thought. Can you tell her that? No. I'm going to make you have a seizure and get you to mime the message to her with your spastic gyrations. Pelvic thrusts will be my exclamation points. Screw you. You heard her, I totally have a shot. What? Go on. But I wouldn't want that to happen. What to happen? For you to die soon. I want you to succeed at your quest and to live a long and happy life. Man, I ain't gonna come out and say it. This boat is a total snore. Hello, Panda. Yeah, right, bro. Did you hear that? At least if I kick the bucket early, there will be, shall I say, a silver lining. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It will take the form of some spooky smooches from a smoking ghosty troll babe, so shut your jealous trap. Wait, oh dear, how loud was I talking just then? You were pretty much yelling. Ah, if I were real, I would be giving you a standing ovation right now. 5 from 5 heads. God, okay, just pretend to forget that, maybe. Not a chance. Not you. Huh? Who? Me? Why don't you just tell me where we are going? I've gathered a small group of travelers for a meeting. They are briefly passing through this bubble. I was hoping we could introduce ourselves to one another and help orient an old friend of mine to the afterlife. Okay, who's your friend? Another troll? She was supposed to be the Empress of all trolls, actually. Wow. So she died before she could be the Empress, I guess? Not exactly, since she probably never would have been regardless. She didn't want the job. Why not? Remember how I said each class had a duty to take care of the younger and more populous classes lower on the order? Well, hers was the highest of all. She was the only one on the planet with such royal blood aside from the sitting Empress. As the heiress, she was meant for a position of incredible responsibility. Once she claims his throne, she would have to serve for many thousands of years until the next successor was ready. That's a hell of a long time. I guess she wasn't into that. She had some problems with authority. She despised the whole social order, really. I foolishly tried to convince her to honor her obligation, but she wouldn't listen. She viewed the Empress as a glorified slave. So she abdicated and fled to the moon to hide. I was the only one who knew of her plans. The rest of the world searched but never found her. At the time I was furious with her, but I didn't turn her in, which in retrospect was a key decision that led us here. You mean it led to you being dead? Yes, eventually. While she was there, she discovered an ancient device. Inside the device was a game. She became obsessed with playing it, but needed our friends to agree to play first. She was not well liked by the others, though. Old grudges and rivalries made it hard to convince them. But she's very devious and know how to trick people into doing what she wants. She even got me to agree by promising she'd return to her place as the heiress when we finished playing. Needless to say, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. She sounds like a handful, yes? She's not all that bad, though. Well, and you really get to know her. And when she's unarmed, which is pretty much never, now that I think about it. Okay, she probably is all that bad. The point is, you have to know how to handle her. Real types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. After all, royalty is royalty. Just let me do the talking for a while, okay? Did you hear that Jake Evania wants to do the talking? I think your dead girlfriend might be starting to come out official. Okay, that was kind of funny. Archagent, report. The Archagent cannot submit the paperwork for his daily report because the Archagent is in jail. He was a bit sloppy and got himself pinched by the white shells. That leaves all his duties to the penultimate agent. Oh my god, how do you pronounce this word? Penultimate agent, otherwise known as a draconian dignitary. We should bear in mind that penultimate isn't an officially recognized title, so it's just a word he thinks sounds kind of cool. Penultimate. Okay, that's how I pronounce it, penultimate. Thank you. PD report. The report is that you've got all these reports to fill out, which the Archagent has been letting pile up and which you have absolutely no intention of completing. Paperwork's even less your bag than it is his. As was mentioned, the boss is still stuck in the big house. You've got the role working on busting him out, but you've said no particular hurry on that. You like to keep a casual administrative style. The boss is always in a hurry, all wound up like a knife-wielding top. Personally, you don't see the harm in playing it cool. Mounting paperwork aside, there's still the matter of this little insurrection to deal with. The boy is still out there, piking heads, agitating subjects, getting everyone hot and bothered. The press is going berserk with it, and you can have only so many reporters killed on any given news cycle. Can't forget about the girl Isa, she's still out there going rogue. Wait, you mean a rogue. That stinking pun gets you every time. Puns are even less dignified than paperwork. Lady, locate Prince. You can't. By now the kid is up to his goddamn neck in convoluted Gothic architecture. His buried fuck deep in flying buttresses and purple pointy six. He even stopped by the boss's cubicle of vigilance and sliced up his fenestrated walls to make searching for him harder. Cunning bastard. There used to be a fourth one, but you don't know what happened to it. There was a rumor circulating that some old woman made off with it some time ago, before the new queen took over. Whatever happened, it's nothing to worry about now. If you want to smoke this kid out of hiding, you will need some help. Didi, seek help. You already did. You walked to retrieve it again in no particular hurry. Earlier, you quite calmly and diplomatically explained everything to the old lady, letting her know you could use a little extra firepower to get the situation under control. You were pretty smooth about it, preferring to light a cigarette during a calculated pause. And she doesn't even smoke. You are just that good. While you were making your smooth pitch, you did a masterful job of giving her the impression that you didn't care much one way or the other. But to be fair, you really don't care much one way or the other. Didi, retrieve extra firepower. In response, The Dane gave you clearance to employ the service of Dronegorg, the flagship battle mech of the Imperial fleet she keeps stationed on some other damn planet. You're not sure where it is or what it's called, hell if that's any of your business. Didi, mount Dronegorg and ride into battle. No, you'd feel completely ridiculous piloting that thing. It's a bad look for you. No style at all. Only an utter fool would get a kick out of prancing around in that SE9 get-up. It was a classy gesture by the Queen, but you told her you'd have to pass. That role seems to be a better fit for it. But it doesn't do no good to spurn generosity from a beautiful and deadly woman. You thanked her for the kind offer and tactfully brought up an alternative. See, you tell the boss this is his problem. He's too blunt about his ambitions. Don't get you wrong. It's all well and good for a man to keep his eyes on the prize. But he doesn't always need to step over 1,000 corpses and swim across rivers of blood to get there. You remind him there are slicker ways to make your moves, especially when it comes to a lady. Now that you think about it, Slick would be a ironic nickname for him. Might be good for a laugh calling him that. Well, it would if you actually ever laughed. The point is, you have to know how to handle her. Legal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. Evania's words getting right back in our face. After all, royalty is royalty. Didi as set. And I know one thing about Homestuck, that it's a circle. Oh, we are not redoing the black animation from back then. You're not feeling it. The little number was way too big for its britches. You could just tell it was gonna blast off, and next thing you know, everyone's on their feet, cutting a rug, making complete fools of themselves. This ain't no sock hop. Why does everything have to be so flashy and frenetic? What's the big hurry anyway? Sure, you're going to put this ring on, but when you are good and gotten ready, maybe do a little reading first, have another smoke, finish your coffee, listen to some real music. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Ironic since it's a cube chessboard world. I mean, the time loops and stuff. If you look at Homestuck in general, you see that everything's kinda looping around to be a circle again. Didi, ascend more casually.
I hate a moral coward, one who lacks a manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening where there's women, wine and song. But like a man, I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you.
No looks.
Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah, 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 wah. The fun doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now something confidential, whisper not above a breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah, 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 wah. I never shall forget the night I made
What's
6
the fuck
rappers
on Jane
run.
right now?
Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
You're a white panda that's all about shapes, but I can't believe that you forgot the quadrants. After a lot of bullshitting around, you calmly and casually put on the wing of orbs no fold. A phenomenal transformation takes place. You become, my god, you become, said the Conian dignitary. Really, you don't know why everyone's always got to be transforming from things into other things. Taking on these world appearance modifications just for a little boost in power always strikes you as tacky. Where's the class? This just takes no creativity or guile for these villain types to grab a little powers to such outlandish transformations. No imagination at all. You are utterly astounded by how shitty the imagination is. If the imagination was a face, you would shoot it in the face. Diddy, unleash awesome powers of wing. Also J. Gamsey Cannon. I'm pretty sure that was John. Equator isn't a shape, it's a good for drawing the shapes, but you are right. Awesome powers, let's see, you're guessing it can probably make you invisible. Oh, Lord of the Rings reference. Yep, there you go, invisible, just like you thought. What else is the magical ring of void gonna do? This is like Magic Rings 101, real basic stuff. Diddy, okay, that's cool, stop being invisible. You stop being invisible, there's not a lot of style to invisibility. Primarily because nobody gets to see how damn smooth you are being. It's kind of a pointless power anyway. Some real dime store parlor trickery that's just a waste of everyone's time. You doubt you'll ever use it again. It's sure not going to help you track down that elusive kid. But sooner or later he's going to find out it's much harder to outrun the wing's true power. Didi, use wet miles. The kid can't escape the miles. No one can escape the miles. In order you forgot, the wet miles is the power to destroy everything in the path. Jane, keep looking for that. You have been following a trail of clues on your quest to sleuth the whereabouts of your errant father. He seems to have left a variety of items behind in hopes that you might notice and follow him. You have picked up each item along the way until you reach this car. It is squeaky clean from today's earlier automotive ablutions, but obviously there is no way you can pick it up. It was probably the last thing I had to leave behind, which means your trail is about to go cold. Hang on, little Sebastian is gesturing further ahead. It seems there is another clue on the path. Jane, investigate clue. It is your dad's wallet. This is surely the end of the line. Ahead is another crypt. Wonder if we went in there. There's another one of those obelisks nearby shining a light down a pit, serving some dang purpose. Probably has some ridiculous bearing on a puzzle like 5 miles away. Like activating an elevator or a conveyor belt or something that just leads to yet another stupid old school. Actually, looks like there's one more thing left in the wallet. It's a note. Jane, examine note. Daughter, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the piano over your head and shatter it to pieces. While the instrument was expensive, it is a small price to pay for this important step on your journey toward becoming a powerful, independent young woman. I'm so proud of you. What the? You think your dad maybe left the wrong note on the wallet? He probably meant to leave one pertaining to how you were mature enough to inherit his wallet, and what a big responsibility a wallet is for a strong young woman or something like that. Dad leaves tons of notes like this around for such occasions, so it's probably easy for him to get them mixed up sometimes. He's a highly professional and competent father, but the guy is still fallible after all. Duh. Jane, get car. Now armed with your father's roomy sleek leather wallet, you retrieve the family sedan with ease. It looks like a cool pair of shades want to talk about your sweet new white. Oh no. And now I need some drink before I can do the voice. Jane, answer. Timaeus testified TT, began pestering Gatsy Gumshoe. TT, shredded. What? You have. The car. Now shredded. Turn it into grist. Oh, no, I'm not going to destroy my dad's car. We need grist though. I can't get any building done without more. Not to mention the fact that you're not going to be able to make any cool shit. There has to be a better way to gather up grist though. Well, I think there's supposed to be monsters here. Haven't seen any monsters yet, have you? No, I can't say I'm too disappointed. You should be so. Presumably they would drop grist and stuff when you kill them. Like treasure and food products that restore your health, or at least make you less hungry. Have you ever played a video game, Jane? Of course I have. That's cool. I haven't since I'm a pair of sunglasses, and communing with such simplistic software would be a trivial and hollow exercise for me. But I know loads of stuff about games, like the fact that you gotta kill monsters if you want to make progress. If not to snatch up the bitching loot, at least for the levels. Levels? How are you going to get better at fighting without killing monsters, Jane? I think I've done a fair job of scaling my accolade ladder without resorting to the slaughter of innocent fictional monsters. Thank you very much. Please. You've barely done any climbing at all. I'm talking about hopping more rungs and what playing a little prank on your dad or throwing your head into the ground super hard is gonna get you. You need battle experience to make some real headway, like Jake. I'm getting a little tired of various iterations of Dirk Strider telling me how I need to be more like Jake. I know you think Jake is neat. I know all the Dirks just adore Jake. I get it. Whoa, chill out. This ain't about whatever stuff you were apparently fixing to twist your shit in a pretzel over. You just need to get stronger, it's all. Don't you think that's what your dad would want? You don't need to remind me about that. I'm suddenly having flashbacks to a few years ago when he would ambush me almost every day for a pointless round of strife. Boy, does getting swapped with brooms and having cakes shoved in your face get old fast. Yeah, but in the process, you got pretty handy with that fork spoon thingy, didn't you? Well, yes. I'm just saying, if you don't run into any monsters on this planet, I think I'm going to have to set the bunny to sparring mode to help you along. I'm not going to spar with little Sebastian. He's too quick and deadly to fight with, and also too adorable. Okay, we'll see about that. But in the meantime, we need to figure out a way to start harvesting grist. Let's forget the car, but now that you have the wallet, you can grab much bigger things. Big things have got to be worth more grist than all the picayune bullshit you keep around the house. There are some choice relics in this place. Some of it has to be worth a fortune grist race. You could be right. I will give it a try. Jane Capitulog Obelisk. You stick the obelisk in the wallet. Fits like a dream. The ray of light is no longer reflected into the hole. Sorry, puzzles. Jane feeded the grist widget 12,000. You put the card in the widget, and holy smokes, that thing was worth a fortune and all kinds of weird-looking grist denominations. That brings into action and scoops it all up for you in a jiffy with his busy little legs. The built-in grist cutter on the widget immediately kicks into action, collecting all the grist overflow exceeding your current low limit. You guess it's pretty convenient. Honestly thought, these features were a lot of meaningless nonsense before. Like an example of BC Corp's strange sense of humor made into a product sold for top dollar, the fact that this turned out to be a useful gizmo well in advance is either reassuring or unsettling. You aren't sure which. Shane, proceed to crypt. Oh, why do I have this? I get another tab open. And the door's locked now. Looks like that obelisk was important after all. I was lighting up one of those globes which do hit at the bottom of the hole, which is apparently keeping the door open. Just great. Real nice work, Zach, I'm sure. Jane, answer again. Well, let me have it. Have what? A hard time for botching up the pooch. I think I must just lock the door with that mutton-headed stunt. Now that mirrored obelisk is good as gone. I wasn't going to say nothing. Hell, I was asleep at the wheel too while you were busy fucking up, and I have an IQ of, hold on, robo-calculating. Oh, brother, robo-calculating, about 500 billion. That is really, really robo-smart. Don't get human fresh with me, Crocker. I'm about to bring all 500 billion points of my stringent cyborg IQ to be on your dumb problem. Check it out. I took note of the capture code to the thing and recorded a digital flash snap of its appearance through my photographic silicon memory canals. It is to say, I looked at 8 alphanumeric digits a couple minutes ago and remembered them. Okay? So give the bunny the wallet. I'll have him run back to the house and make you a new obelisk with the same wrist you just collected from it. He can stash it in the wallet and run it back to you, and then you can open the door. You shouldn't be waiting around too long, cause his wheels fry. Which is exactly why you should wait here. You'll just slow him down. Alright, I think I can do that. What should I do in the meantime? Let me think about that. Robo-calculating. Oh, stop it, Kay. None of our friends will answer me. What could they be up to? You must at least know what Dirk is doing. He's slicing up some rolls. Some what? Big red robots. He'll be busy for a while. Roxy I'm not sure about, but there's a pretty high probability as governed by the immutable laws of mathematics that she is preoccupied similarly. She's fighting robots too, you mean? I don't know, maybe. Dealing with them in some way, perhaps. If so, it wouldn't be a coincidence. Why? I think the Congress is attempting to force the issue now. What? What issue? It's likely that it's a coordinated assault, sending drones both to here and Roxy's place. He's probably trying to get everyone else to stop digging around and join the game already. Are you sure she's not just trying to kill them? It wouldn't be her first assassination attempt. Yeah, but come on, Dirk has been a sitting duck here for years, Roxy too. She could have wiped them out any time with a swarm much bigger than this one, or just nuked them. Her assassination attempt on you was pretty weak too, but it nearly worked. I would be dead right now, if not for the whims of G-Cat. Right, like I trust the motives of that fucking thing. So you are saying she's only pretending to hunt us? I believe she probably would genuinely like to kill us. She is a spiker after all. But it's also obvious to me she needs us to begin playing this game for whatever fucked up purpose she has. She might even need us to win it too, for all I know. Antagonism is all part of the dance. Then you are saying Dirk and Roxy aren't really in danger from the robots? Oh, I wouldn't say that. They are still pretty deadly, and they shoot missiles and stuff. Ugh, I just want to talk to my friends and see if they are okay. What about Jake? No idea what's going on with him right now. I'm sure when the time is right, the witch will keep pushing him along to join the game as well. And I guess I'll just sit here and worry about everyone quietly until Seb gets back. What about your troll friend? What? The alien whose name you don't know. You could talk to her. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. But I suppose that's because she's always the one to contact me. I never get a response when I message her. Well, you could give her a try. Maybe things are different now. I could hack into her system to get her attention if you think that would help. You can do that. Nah, just messing with you. Later. Timmy has testified. TT, she's pestering Gatsigumchu. GG. Jane, pester you. Show pester log. Gatsigumchu, GG, begin pestering for you. Hello, are you there? Yes. Oh my, you answered. You never answer. Don't I? Well, no, I don't mean to be accusatory. I'm just surprised. Right then, what can I do for you? Well, nothing in particular. Just thought it would be nice to catch up. I was beginning to think I was the only one of my friends left alive. Maybe this gloomy place full of salamander bones and dusty old relics is starting to get to me. Not to mention the most unwelcome presence of entrepreneurial clowns and their enormous cut pieces. Could be. I'm still trying to track down my father. I've been gathering clues and I may be getting close. Do you by any chance know if I might see him soon? Are you there? Oh yes, keep going where you are headed. Things will work out in time. You'll see him. Phew, that's nice to know, thanks. You aren't usually forthcoming with future tidbits, not that I was always especially eager to believe you about them anyway. But I think I've been coming around on that lately for what it's worth, so hey. Are you okay there? You seem rather preoccupied. I'm sorry, I'm not having the best day. What's wrong? Everything. Where do I bloody begin? Is it your brother? Well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? He's always a problem. But it's more than that. When I sleep and visit frostbite, I see nothing but storm clouds in sky here now. My great big lovely ball of blue has been clouding over. Soon I fear it will be completely black and the kingdom will be shrouded in darkness. I wish I understood the meaning of this terrible omen. That sounds awful, and my brother has become more uncooperative than ever. He intends to play the game, but refuses to treat it like a collaboration. I have told him many times that the only way we can win is to work together. But he wants it to be yet another competition between us, like everything has been all our lives. His threats to kill me have become harder to dismiss as his usual empty bravado. I fear it may come down to having to kill him first. Also, I'm not sure exactly how I would go about this, or if I will even be up to the task. I had no idea things had gotten this grim for you. I am so sorry. Yes, but I'll cope. The real trouble though is I'm not sure if I can play a successful session without him. A two-player session was already risky enough, satisfying bare minimum playing conditions, and I had it on good authority that the two of us would be able to succeed, particularly given our, well, without intending to boast, various advantages. But I have no idea if a session of one is viable. Honestly, I cannot for the life of me imagine how. May well result in a void session like yours, but without the promise of any extenuating circumstances. I shall sure it's hopeless for some. You can't reach a truce just for the sake of playing. I used to hope so, but I doubt it now. He barely cares about the game itself, other than as means of escaping our planet. He has always been more motivated by the ongoing game between us. I think you have alluded to this before, but I never really understood what game. Well, it is simple. We are playing a game together. We have been forced to for as long as we've known each other, but the rules are complicated and often shifting, and they don't always make sense. At least they wouldn't to you. Try me. Many you would not recognize these rules so much as superstitions, a variety of caveats and stipulations, things that would invite misfortune if I were to break. It would be very bad juju. I have not been able to tell you my name for this reason. Doing so would lead us all down a very slippery slope, but I have wanted to tell you so. But my reluctance has not compromised our friendship. Of course not. I wrote off your reticence as one of your many eccentricities long ago. I still want to understand this game with your brother, so could you describe some of the other rules? Yes. I have both renounced hemotyping until the resolution. Hemotyping? It is in the same vein, pardon the pun, as a quirk. It's an old tradition whereby one types in his or her own blood color, so he and I have embraced neutral terms to speak in for the time being. Most humans do not practice hemotyping, presumably due to lacking diversity in blood class. But your race has right blood color? Yes. Then what would yours be? I'm a lime blood. And he's got the white cherry blood, just like you all do. Not that this matters, since we are alone here, but interestingly, in ancient troll culture we would both be considered pariahs. For different reasons, of course. Those of his blood color were very rare, existing by way of genetic glitch only. They were outcasts, having no place in the social order. On the other hand, those of my blood color were once actually quite common, but later they were all hunted to extinction. Geez, why? Details of the genocide are historically murky. It's one of those maddening voids in my understanding of your elaborate epic. But I've speculated the extermination had to do with the extremely powerful abilities they tended to have, and the threat to authority they represented, even more so than other powerful low-bloods. Are you saying you have such powers? Maybe, but he does not. He has other traits. Maybe he's jealous of you, which is why there is such resentment. Oh, probably. He's an outright mess. If you can name a problem with me, he's got it. The way you described it, I had always envisioned your contentious relationship with one played out mostly online. Yes, it is, and although that you and he had never met, it's something you have said lately appeared to contradict this. Jane, I'm sorry, but this is something I just cannot get into. For one thing, we would be creeping way too close to breaking the rules, and then we would all be buggered. Even if I were at liberty to say, it would take so much time to explain everything. And I really must be getting to sleep again soon. I am terribly worried about the people who've prospered during such dark times. I understand. Suffice to say, all games that I played have boundaries. A stage to which all pieces and moves are confined. Like a chessboard, there's no reality to the game beyond the edges of the binary grid. That makes sense, but I'm not sure I see how it applies. I know, it was more infernal gammoning on my part as I dance about these rules. That's all one can do, and everything he or she ever does is just another move in a game. I'm so sorry, Jane. I would have loved to be more forthright with you since the day we first spoke. You're a dear friend to me. You and your chums, you are all the only friends I've ever had. You were asking me how to swear in British, but this is a great guide. Oh, really? I was planning on giving you a gift. You were? Yes, but I was going to wait until completing my quest before sending it to you. But no, that things are looking rather bleak here. I may have to consider accelerating the delivery. What is it, or is it a surprise? It is a surprise, but I will tell you this much. It is my choo-choo. It is very dear to me. Your choo-choo? A talisman of sorts with many curious properties and rules for implementation. As you may have gathered about me, I have learned the hard way that it always pays to follow the rules. Where did you get it? It was an heirloom, you could say, passed on from ancestors. I have always had it. Choo-choos are said to have origins which are impossible to understand or trace. Some say they emerge spontaneously from the void. They cannot be truly duplicated. If there ever appears to me to be more than one of the same, it is only a mirage of causality. Nor can they ever be destroyed, not completely at least. So when I send you mine, it will be no small matter. It will not simply be copied through alchemy. You will be the new owner, and mine here will cease to exist. Gosh, but unfortunately, it will have no value to you unless I send my brother's choo-choo as well. And he will not relinquish control of his unless I best him at our game. This is another of our rules. It sure sounds like you two are up to your necks in this crazy game. Oh yes, we are up to quite a bit further than our neck in it. But it's alright, I love games. My brother, on the other hand, not such a big a fan of games. Oh no, quite the contrary. His passion for games transcends any human understanding of love. For you to understand it would be to fully comprehend the meaning of, how to put it, beauty, horror. You, dear Dirk. Undying ambush, you began cheering. Timios testified. TT. Hello, Dirk. Guess what I want to play? That's right, a game. Not now. Dirk, I want to play a game. Dirk. Hello, Dirk. Let's play a game. I'm busy. Dirk, I don't think you understand. I want to play a fucking game with you. I would like you to draw me some pornography. Man, does it look like he can draw anything for you right now? Who cares? I'm not talking to you. So what exactly is the game this time? To gauge his ability to draw naked people while fighting robots? The game is to produce some wild smut that will bring me erotic enjoyments. And if he doesn't, then someone dies, fucker. I see. Do you want me to draw some? No, you're an imposter. An artificial, bloodless, hemotyping fraud. What? There's no heart that beats inside you with passion for illustrated debauchery. This can be said of true men. You're false as a rat you paint your words with. Your lies are red as the herring you represent. I guess these burns are pretty thick. They are burns, right? It seems you may have just called me a fish. Your atrocious tale is full of so many shitty red herrings, and you are the shittiest, by far. Oh look, this man is not what he appears to be, or is he? No, he's glasses. The mystery is solved. Who gives a fuck? It sounds like you don't even know what a red herring is. Bullshit, I'm basically the master of all red herrings. They swims to my veins. This way and that. You have to be very good at red herrings when you are as good at games as me. How does one even be good at red herrings? Are you saying you employ misdirection effectively? Because I have to say, dude, this has not been my observation. That's a fucking laugh. You know the game I want to play was real Dirk. It has such a perfect shitty twist ending. I love this character so much. Oh wait, I remember this. Last year you messaged Dirk begging him to play one of your dumb porno games. You said you tried to get him to play in the future, but he was busy fighting drones, and you kept going on about the shitty twist ending to your game. Borrowing lies from the red lines. You are bad at games. And the game is exactly what I want to play. Dirk, I want to play a game. God damn it. Hello Dirk, let's play a game. The game will not involve the red lines. Do you hear me? He's tuning you out, bro. I'm telling you, if you want to play a game with him, you'll have to do it in the past. Okay, that's a pretty good idea. Tomot, or whatever this is about. I think this is like an emoji, but I can't really see what it shall be. Undying ambush, you ceased cheering. Timios testified. TT. You cheer past Dirk. Undying ambush, you began cheering. Timios testified. TT. Hello Dirk in the past. Let's play a game. Alright. Do not even fuck with me. I want to play a game with you, and the game is exactly that which will be played between us. I said I'd play. Dirk, I want you to draw me some pornography. You got it. If you fail to draw me some pornography, there will be consequences. And when consequences happen, that is when blood begins to flow. Your future self spends all his time being in the future. He prioritizes being in the future and fighting drones over playing my games. Your past self should consider the costly indiscretion of your future self's behavior. Behavior which entails being in the future almost as much as not doing whatever I fucking tell him to. I think we decided it was a flipping people off emoji. Oh yes, thank you. But it's kind of fun saying you mood. Dude, I'm sitting here with my stylus ready to go. Do you want me to draw you some porn or not? Oh yes, you will draw me pornography, Dirk, human strider. I will have my pound of smut. I'm waiting. Or I will murder my sister. Gotcha, what will it be? She will be dead, and I will rejoice with the liveliest little jig you ever saw. A putrid harlequin slime will leak from her wounds and scroll her ugly yellow robe, and her body will become a stupid corpse. The moon body, I mean. It will mark the beginning, at least. For ultimate victory in this game between us, between me and her, not me and you. Dirk, let's play a game. Dude, listen, I'm perfectly willing to draw you some pornography. Doesn't need to be part of a game. You don't got to murder nobody. I will if you don't do what I say. How very ironic that the life hangs in the balance upon your willingness to draw me some pornography. The very pornography which you have spent a lifetime drawing in your spare time because you presumably enjoy doing so. How is that ironic? Oh yes, how ironic it is indeed. And it is further ironic that this game is ironic. It is a very irony which you herself has spent a lifetime wallowing in, and using to justify interests and behaviors which are dumb and confusing. Wow, mindfuck. Seriously? Should I just start drawing naked people or what? Naked people? Yeah, naked people doing it and stuff, you know. Porn. Oh, no. Awful, horrible bath. No, fuck that noise. There will be no nudity. Or whatever unpleasant behavior that passes for procreative exercise among your people. What I have in mind is so much more scandalous. Awesome. Lay it on me. Show Pestalok. I would like you to draw in various pairings, you and your friends, involving each other in a certain debasement. Sure, that doesn't bother me a bit. That's totally great, hot even. Good. Let the answery hotness begin. Who do I start with? How about the chain human? Right, one quokka coming up. Who else? Let's say you. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, no problem. Which sort of debasement did you have in mind for us? You will depict the chain human on the receiving end of one of you human kisses. Okay, I mean, are you sure you want me to go there? Shut your mouth and fucking draw. Just making sure, man, seriously, gonna have to sterilize my tablet after this. Okay, how's that? This is actually pretty sweet. Wait, he's fondling her. Oh no, what is that? What the fuck is your hand doing? Explain yourself. Dunno, copying's a little feel, I guess. Just adding some sizzle to the steak. What's the big? Remove that. Come on, you don't be like that. Remove the Emery's human limb at once. Do it now. I'll kill her. I will fucking do it. Fine. There. He really just erased it. Ah, yes. Oh, yes, that is dirty. You're a man who likes his tepid ass porn. I will give you that. Make her say, you are beautiful. Done. He ended the thanks. Yes, good. Now make the kiss happen with both of the human lips touching together and much closer to the screen to see the action better, and tell her that she is darling to you. Okay. Fuck. Yes. What now? There will be new actors at the Vulgar exhibition. You will include the Jake and Roxy humans now, and they will be similarly disgusting. You got it. Which steamy adult activities would you like me to convey this time? Make the Roxy human stroke his hair. She needs him as a romantic partner, emotionally. You have a faulty mind, but okay. Here. God, Jake is looking so cute in this drawing. God, I want to see longing in his eyes. Make there be longing. Do it. This is maybe a little bit extreme. Ahaha, so good. As him execute the human maneuver you call the hack. Okay, I will have to admit, Jake is really sending me right now. His eyes. Oh damn, that is just so nasty. I'm sweating profusely for your interest. Gonna have Square Wave track down a towel soon. Now have the Jake human say, oh god, I feel so utterly obscene even typing this. Haha, fuck. My cheeks are probably bright red right now. Typing what? Make him say, I love you on it. I love you, OMG. Mrs. Smith. That is so fucked up. Oh, I can hardly stand it. It's so fucked up, bro. I agree, all kind of things wrong with the scenario here. She wants the human marry him now. Makes the bitch say she wants the human marry that fucker. Stand by. Lol, it's human marry. He says yes. He says fucking yes this instant, you wretched pile of shit. Yes, soup. Fuck, that shit is so tender. You know it, slow cooked to fucking perfection. I would like them to copulate off screen. They will bear a child in the unseemly human manner, but they will depict none of the off-putting details of the ritual. Show them experiencing human wedded joy with their offspring now. Yeah, give me a minute, okay. Sweet little baby. Come here talking to artists about sitcom. No, this isn't as good. It's not as titillating as I desire. Have the male eat the child. Jake, no, what are you doing? Okay, my water is empty and I really need a bottle of water to do this or my voice will completely fail, so I'm gone for a minute to get new water. I have acquired my water. Not even kidding, this is what a commission arts and involves kinks without sex. But really, he is really tame with it. This isn't even a kink. And if that's a kink, then he has a romance kink? Otto Clever is so cute right now. So are we done? You would laugh that, wouldn't you? Nah, I'm fine with doing more if you want. Convenient it would be for you if you stopped playing my game and let my sister off the hook. Do you want me to pretend I don't want to play? Like, is it part of the kink for you? Kind of a role-playing thing? Shut the fuck up. No, please don't make me draw any more pics of my friends snuggling and stuff. Straight as that, having spent the better part of the night gnawing through his duct tape gag. Look at this pathetic stalling tactics. If I don't know when attempt to derail one of my diabolical games when I see one. That's good, keep saying things like that. I'll keep doing my part. Somebody save me from this living nightmare, the things he has made me do. Maybe your overwhelms for my game stems from the fact that you don't give a flying fuck about my idiot sister? Ha, like I could even blame you. What a glowing windbag shoe. She is worthless to everybody. I think you think so too. You know, you are no white guy, for monstrous fuck up leaks beneath me in every way that exists. Dirk, I want to play a game. Do you now? So you may not care about my sister's life, there's something which may motivate you to keep playing. And that is curiosity. How so? Ahaha, you see, that right there. You asked the question. Asking shit is what being curious means. I fucking win already, you trash. Damn, old. But that's what you do when you have a shitty twist ending, planned at the end of all your games. See, this game has a twist. It is twisted like a little candy swirl. That is a kiss on your face from an angel, but you make a fucking fool of yourself in your sleep. I know what the twist is. Or I did, until you kept saying stupid shit that doesn't mean anything. Exactly, if you want to know my shitty twist, you have to keep playing my game. Well, not only was I pretty spiked to keep playing regardless, I'd rather do just about anything than listen to you ramble on and on about your horseshit twists. Very good, the lecherous amusements. They will now involve the both Jane and Roxy humans. Cool. Oh yes, double the tasty bitches getting a little maudlin together. Okay. They are in the mood for sweets, just like me. I like candy. Do you like candy, Dirk? I guess. What about cotton candy? I never tried it. This shithole planet doesn't have any. It is so fluffy and melts in your mouth. Blue and pink, get between my jaws. Poofy, fluffy cotton candy, let me dissolve you. That is what I call this pairing of nasty previous bitches. You know, considering you're obviously just going to ask for my auto tame shit, you still somehow made this like humiliating quickly. Nicely done, I guess. Ah yes, how you squirm now. I'm not squirming. Like bullfuck you aren't. Now dwarf. I'm already dwarving. What should I make this 3 million bitches do? God, Dirk is so done with him already. Nothing just yet. We will not be reckless with the courtship. They take things slow. We milk this fucker and make its teeth our bitch. It will be delicious. Okay, so they are just standing there. Cotton candy is a weird thing the week for me. It's like biting into hair. I actually haven't eaten it much. I think it's too sweet for me. I like sweets, but not if it's only sugar. One of them is shy and reluctant to advance. Jane, the Jane human, is reluctant and shy. You will wonder the Shane human is showing a bashful and coquettish demeanor. I don't know how someone was it, so I'm not a fucking artist. You as an artist, make that happen and make it perfect. Not a problem. Okay. Bomb Tom? Old hard Shanna. I like how Dirk was Roxy. Oh, look at her. Yes, her eye on that romantically desirable bitch. Or what she would say to her if she could summon as a nerve. Maybe she wants to ask her out. Shut up, I'm running this. Now, the Roxy human takes the initiative in the encounter. She places her beverage on the floor. She saunters up to Jane and perpetrates one of the human winks. And she's all fondling her butt. She keeps your fucking hand to yourself before Sam's tool. Erase it. Now. Even the word. And now, the Roxy human opens her heart and professes her feelings. The bitch tells the other bitch a poem. Makes the bitch say a poem. Do it. Sure. Your eyes are an ocean. Your breasts are also an ocean. Damn. Oh damn. Haha, look at her. She's eating that shit up. Gives the bitch a rose. Okay, wait. Which one? No, wait. Both bitches give each other a fucking rose. Double roses. Yes. Yes, now make her do the thing. The shameful thing where she rubs the rose on her face. You know, the human practice, whereby poignant emotion are conducted through facial tissue. The channels to the stem of a pregnant plant was a chat. Oh, I'm drunk. Make her sing. Jane Human sings while still doing that. Her soulful partner listens as emotional perspiration dollops. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. God, I can. This song is just. Everyone knows the melody of it. Porn Spire. Oh mercy, that is just so grody. Does your sister even know you are into the sappy shipping stuff? She will wait constantly for everything, and I know she likes to write and illustrate fics and the like. No, she enjoys it for wrong and disgusting reasons. Her fascination with the wet stirrings of inferior races strikes me as too sincere and therefore repellent. My enjoyment is ironic. Again, you just don't seem to know what ironic means. Your enjoyment of this content is clearly insincere. You're just fetishizing your disgust for it, is all. Fuck you with that assessment. You don't tell me of what value the pornography has to me in my own game. You just fucking draw and don't talk. I'm just saying it's an interest you have in common. If you told her you liked her romantic artwork, maybe you could bond over that. Bonding is the last fucking thing we need to do. I have not told her of my ironic fascinations, and you will not either. I will not tell her that I secretly peruse her work in a state of petrified mortification for hours, and neither will you. Fair enough. So, game over yet? Ha 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 ha. No. I said before, these steamy bothered up bitches are hungry for sweets. The Jane human has baked a cake, and the Jane human has baked a cake. Okay. It's a very pretty cake, although I like that he still has the roses in the drawing just on the ground. Ah, fuck those bitches' eyeballs at lustrous confection. It's moist as shit. Attempt them. They begin to human salivate. Oh, I'm so good. Can you do my mouse cake? The mutually swooning bitches get frisky with the threat. I think it's treat. Oxy human chops out a wedge, feeds it to Jane human's sealess snicker. Okay, but not so fast. She smashes it around the greedy cakes at human's lips and features. Misguided feelings of fondness and levity wax in criminality. A giggle is released. He's a 10-year-old who thinks he knows everything when he hasn't even reached high school yet. I have once said to you that this character is a man-child, and I mean it. But I also think he works really well. I think he's hilarious whenever he's on screen. Oh shit. Oh wait, I forgot that. Misguided feelings of fondness and levity wax incrementally. A giggle is released. Oh shit, things are really heating up now. Ditto. Yes, fuck yes, I want to do human hold hands. I will human hold hands now. The odious laugh is blossoming before our eyes until our unspeakable dismay. Can you feel it, Dirk? Yes. Makes their cakey hands become clasped together as one. It feels mushy and slippery. They enjoy the sensation immensely. It is vile. They kinda look drunk on sugar. Yes, closer. Get the fucking camera closer, you douchebag. I want to see some detail. High def, that sticky mess. Oh my god, that is just zoomed in. Oh fuck, that is just downright affectionate. And all but future Dirk is still fighting the drones. Yeah, those girls sure digging each other. That's how we humans roll. Eat some cake, hold some hands. Ah, but the tawdry romp is far from over. Jane has had a little too much cake to eat. Perhaps her human tummy needs a wop. Okay, now that is a king thing. Ah, oh god. What's this? Could it be? Your breaking point is in sight. You are becoming squeamish. I can feel it. Yes, yes. If you think this is making me uncomfortable, think again. No, I think only once. You are succumbing to my game. You are becoming psychologically unglued and I'm winning. Nice wishful thinking there. I'm not even merely tolerating this, bro. I swear to God, I'll get my own horses running harder in this fucking race than you could ever dream. What? Horse? Think I'll blink first, motherfucker. Not happening. I might splinter, but I don't break. Oh, whatever, asshole. Is that supposed to be cool? You want a fucking tummy rub? That shit sounds white hot. I can't wait to draw that and us. Get us both sexually stimulated. Here, I got him go. Bonus galore. Nurse Vole to the tummy rescue. This is giving me the biggest male human boner of my entire erection life. Stop mentioning a male human bonus. I don't even know what those are and I don't want to. So if that was the plan all along to mention bonus, your plan fucking sucked. You want a shitty twist. Oh my god. Why? Okay, yeah, done. Yeah, this game's over. Oh, that's it? I thought we were getting into a good rhythm there. Anyway, you missed out on like half the pairings. What? Half? No, we did most of them, didn't we? No, we did 3 and there are 3 possible matchups left. Don't you know anything about shipping signs? That's a thing? How the fuck could that be a thing? Believe me, it's a thing. Total number of pairings for a group of n people is n times 2 n... I don't know how to say this. Divided by 2? You divide by 2 to cut the grid in half and eliminate duplicate pairs minus n, so you don't pair people up with themselves. That wouldn't make sense. And why the fuck not? Well, because I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was being close-minded about self-pairing. What do I know? Jack shit, obviously. Anyway, fuck all that. You don't spoil good debauchery with a lot of stupid math. You may think you are smart, but excessive smartness can make you be more of an idiot. Intelligent idiocy can be easily exploited by the cunning and useless. Just a tip for you, bro. I'll make a note, so you're sure you don't want even one more drawing? Use Jane and Boxy in 2 pairings, but me and Jake only got 1. How is that fair? I decide what is fair in my games. If you're proposing to illustrate the Jake human behaving amorously with the Dirk human, the answer is no. Why not? That encounter does not seem as reprehensibly scandalous. First of all, I ask of you. Where the bitch is at? I rest my case. Lame. Second of all, I don't wish to languish in the pumpkin patch. What? Orange and emerald, unpleasant together. I have no taste for pumpkins or any Howard vegetable matter. Neither candy. That's what good. The game's over. Fine. I'll keep all my illustrated debasements to myself then. Good. Do that. Okay, I will. So did I win? I will say, yes, you were cooperative and generally enthused about my game. Congratulations, Dirk. Thanks. So what's the shitty twist? Ah, but not so fast. You see, there's a twist to my shitty twist. A twist, like a double Mobius handjob or something? Yes, probably. Okay, what is the twist to the twist? The twist to the twist is, I won't tell you what the shitty twist is for a year. Wow, that really is quite a shitty twist. Your gratification on this matter will be delayed, I have noticed, as your awful Mandarin saga wends that way. Through the ass-crack of nowhere and back. Answers to pointless questions are often deferred, nigh indefinitely. And though this will cause you to reflect upon a lifetime spent being inside a bullshit story like that. Is the irony not fucking delicious? Not really. I will tell you the fate of my sister in 1 year. At that time I will tell you the twist. And although you played my game successfully in order to spare her life, it will have turned out all along, to your shock and astonishment, that... Undying Upward, you ceased cheering, Timius testified, TT. You sheer future dog. Undying, you began cheering, Timius testified, TT. That... You reveal shitty twist. I already killed her! What? Killed you? Ah ha 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 ha! Oh right, I forgot about the source shit. Ah! Of course, after a year of silence. Oh my god, I don't want to read all this laughter, I'm so sorry. This will be too much for my voice, please imagine it. And the great thing is, how I got the idea from your game. What idea? The idea to kill her dream self? No. To get the Archagent to do it, to get him to go to Frostpit and knife a bitch, since as you must know, the Durst guy can't just go flying across a medium, it's against the rules, so I hired him. How? I paid him off, with candy. Every man has his price, when it comes to sweets. Also, he is probably willing to do it even without the bribe. Noir at best there is, very useful, very stabby. I might even consider him my best fucking friend if I didn't find the human emotion of friendship nearly as sickening as it barely qualifies as an actual emotion. So don't forget, this is yet another version of Jack because Yu and the other Yu have their own session. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm yet another step closer to being in total control of the new game I'm about to play. And the old game between us. Wait, what game between us? No, not you and me, us, her and me and her. There are only a few moves left, before I can mate with her. Whoa. Wait, fuck, what did I say? I mean, before I can mate her. Mate isn't checkmate, it's a figure of goddamn speech. You know, like in chess? No, what's that? Shithead! Look, Skya is getting dark, as you have seen in the clouds. What do you people think you are doing? So, this seems to be a live one, so I guess I sleep in the dream bubble. Voxy is there too. Show dialogue log. Stop it, all of you. You couldn't even wait a few minutes while I retrieve one last guest. I have to come back to this. I'm sorry, Irenia. I tried to tell them all to be cool. Normally we are so much cooler than... Why do I always try to tell people we are cool? We are so very uncool. Everybody, excuse me, are you listening? I would like to introduce you to someone. His name is... Hey! Mina, I said cut it the fuck out. Yes, you. The dead miscreant with the goggles waving around the stupid trident. Put it down. What? No way. Yes or no, wanna poke these suckers up? Put it down, I'm serious. Come on, let me puncture one of them. Just a little. How about this? Shout a snubby mother glapper who looks like what's his face? I said drop it. What, like on the floor? Yes, on the floor. Well, global warming affects everything. Even Skya. She's shoot away. Now step away from it. That's right. Back a little further. I said further. No, not closer. Further. Guess what? You just lost your poking privileges. I think I'll hang on to this for a little while. How do you like that? School? Oh, it sure is pretty. Is it real gold? Or pardon me, real? I bet I could sell it for a small fortune. Oh man, no doubt. Watch me. Yeah, like a fucking ghost could even sell anything. Any of you scrubs know where to find the pawn shop on this bitch. So what? Some hoe is aiming to sell my gold pointy jam. Look at your point up my row you loot with a clammy shit mitts. Really a spectacle I never did see. What are you blind there, pipe-up looking dimwit? Yes. Then listen up, she wants dog. My swank fucking carrots. Got it? Well, most of us here are in fact was wealthy. I'm not sure if you will find an interest buyer. So, this sure became a bit hard line of talking. Rose, who's a John looking good? I think it's young father granddad Halliburtt. What? I like how they are just all color-coded now. Okay then, has everyone settled down to have everyone's attention? Attention, huh? What a thought. You would want any of that. Just stop, please. I know it's only been minutes since you died, and you probably aren't thrilled to see me for any number of reasons. But for me it has been millennia. I have been waiting a long time to see you again and orient you to the afterlife. Being ghost isn't anything you need to be oriented to. We are dead, who cares? Excuse me for looking forward to a reunion then. I guess I built it up in my mind as something special for a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, probably. What else knew so? Need to swim her down, girl. You dead. Time to act like the fucks you give stopped existing like they disappeared. And you don't care at all, is that it? My waiting here all this time to see you means nothing. Dude, is it just me or is this kind of awkward? Why did she even drag you here? Shh. I mean, having to wait millennia some stuff as a ghost with too much to say. That is no loads of time, but I mean, we both might have lived that long. We didn't up and die just now, or at least I would have. Sounds to me like boring times, ahoy. Either fucking way. What is even your point? Dunno, sorry circuit. Let's hack it out later, right? I think I've completely forgotten the subtle art of determining whether you are being sincere through your tangled fishnet of aquatic puns and little steps of hostility. Fishnet! Fishnet, yes! You could have just said net, but you said fishnet instead. Do you think you can at least remain well-mannered while I bring the others up to speed on the critical matters? Let's see. No. That's it, I'm selling off the Scotty trinket. No, fuck you, give me that. I've developed an eye for priceless treasure. Do you have any idea who it grew up to be in the new world we made? I'd wager if I put it on the black market, it would fetch a fee to the tune of several billion boonies. Tuna, 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 I love you. Whoa, hey, fucking excuse me. What? Who are you people and why should I care about you? Kaka, settle down. I told you, they are some of our ancestors. They aren't our ancestors, we don't have ancestors. Ancestral legacies are a lot of superstitious aristocratic bullshittery invented by high blood so they get to feel even more smug and self-satisfied than they already are. Even if we do have them, who cares? Who gives a shit about these people? You're being very rude. Listen, I don't know them. I don't want to waste time passing through dream bubbles if I'm not going to see my dead friends. You could drag me all the way up here to meet, oh say, Ghost Nipita. Fucking great. I'll hang out with dead Nipita all day long. Hell, even some random Nipita from a doomed timeline. That would be alright. You know what? Give me 50 fucking Nipitas. Why the hell not? We'll call our journey through black endless despair Nipita Quest. But these losers, who cares about them? I don't need to be making any new friends. Have enough new friends as it is. Roxy's snoring in the background. My sentiments exactly, random human. I'm leaving. Blark, you're so terrible. That guy, Nubby shouts. That guy is cool. Thanks, whoever the fuck. Bye. Oh man, he's so much cooler than What's His Shit. Why couldn't What's His Shit be more like Nubs McShouty? Our team had no cool boyos at all. This sleepy fish bait is right. This is a fucking drag. Can I go hang out with Shouty instead? No. No. Hey Rose, I don't know if this is a weird question, but like, do you think we should try and wake up our teen mom? Or what? I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Says. Why? Sounds good to me. Maya, what do you think? Here's it, Rose. The Maya thinks it's an awesome idea. Me too, buddy. Me too. Okay, since I've clearly been outvoted on the matter, and democracy has spoken, I guess I should clarify. I'm not sure if it's actually possible. Why? I don't think she's ever woken up before. Oh, can just throw some yarn at her. That worked on me, didn't it? You were technically already awake, although I don't happen to have any yarn on me at the moment. Do you have any yarn on you, Dave? What the fuck kind of question is that? I'm the fucking yarn king. Passing out yarn like cheap cigars. Cheap cigars? Fee Mom gave teen ectobirth or some shit. Turned out the baby was us, so like handing out yarn in the waiting room, like cigars you see, to other serious dads from the 1950s. Cheap ones cause you don't wanna go fucking rogue on cigars with a baby on the way. Gotta be frugal, Rose. Celebrate that shit, but have some dumb sense about your cigar budget. Smack smack. But yeah, I don't got any yarn. I just don't see how you can make remarks with such frequencies that are so obviously and so generally loaded from a Freudian perspective. Flabbergasting, really. You never miss a chance. Cigars, describing a scenario where you're both giving birth to by your teen mother, as well as playing the role of the proud father in the waiting room. Oh god, no, stop. What should I make of the fact that the phallic imagery you select is not only inexpensive, but is administered freely and mercifully to other expectant fathers? Or that the object standing in for the phallic symbol is something you're proposing to throw at our mother's head? Just shut the fuck up. Aren't you magic or something? Are you still magic? Is your superpower now just talking a lot and wearing orange? Why don't you use your magics to wake her up? Aren't you kinda curious to talk to her? Like find out what her deal is? Yes, but I don't think I know that spell. Hey, what even is magic anyway? Like, are spells real? Like when you do magic, are you actually doing naked spells like the dipshits in Harry Potter? Rattling up some false baloney as Latin? Not really. I know, what a load of shit that all is. What? Spells and shits, I'm okay. Snore. Hey, Rose. Yeah? Does Mom seem to kinda be like what? I don't know, a sloppy sleeper? Snort. Pretty much how she always slept. This includes discovering her sleeping in unusual places. Is she drunk or something? Can a dream self be drunk? Yes. What, really? Just like that? That's the answer. Like that's something you actually know for sure. Yes. What the fuck? Is it Zia powers that let you know that, or did you read it in a book? How would someone write that in a book? How would you even know that? I know from experience, I guess. Yeah, bullshit. There wasn't even time for that, drinking or anything. All the grimdark nonsense and carting about moon bombs. Anyway, you don't like booze. Not really, but it grows on you to some extent. You are fucking with me. Do you remember the timeline Dave's flight was from? Oh, right. I still remember some things. It's actually pretty similar to the way things have been for the last year on this meteor. There wasn't very much to do, but there was a house full of liquor. What's liquor? Shit. Oh god, I never get used to how quietly troll vampires sneak around. What are we talking about here? Liquor is booze, you drink it and it makes you fall down and slur words and understand sports. And apparently snore like an off-road motorcycle. Lol, snore. Oh, soporific human substance? Got it. What are they talking about over there? I think we might be missing something important. I honestly have no idea what's going on, so I came over here to see if you knew. Yeah, we know fucking squat. Maybe we should have been paying attention. I don't even know what the hell these people are talking about. Kind of too many people here. Maybe Karkit was right to sit this one out. Grandpa John's not saying much. I kind of wonder what's up with him. Maybe he's shy or freaked out. Hey, why did he even show up with a troll girl? Should I say something to him or this is awkward? Therese is all asking some questions and stuff. She's like literally the only one on the ball here, so this is embarrassing. They are looking at us. Oh god, yeah. Well, you guys stop mumbling to yourselves and get over here. You're missing a lot of fascinating stuff about our ancestors. Okay, and you maybe like give us a gist of it. I think it's gist, not gist. I don't know if maybe I should just start over from the beginning. Clever fuck, somebody kill me. Again, make me double die. Can that happen? Can you kill a ghost? Mina, please. Our nice new friends have missed some very important details. God almighty, don't you see? These chumps are too polite to say they don't give a flip, especially that poor boy you lured onto your boat. Look at him. Too polite and afraid to say anything at all. I'm not. Shh. Very well. If you speak for everyone with respect to what is most interesting to talk about, then what is your proposal? Super infectious fish puns. Took all of 5 minutes to pull me into your insanity again. Insanity arc. El mayo. Il mayo, oh my god. Well, we could just not worry about it and keep talking like we were. I was curious to hear the answer to my last question. Oh sure, you wanted to know how we all died? That's a pretty interesting story, don't you think, Mina? Whatever. However, I don't think much of it will make sense without some major contextualization. There's really quite an amazing amount of nuance to the full sequence of events, many different players, personalities, Conflicting agendas all interwoven together. I need a little time to set the stage for everything to be comprehensible. If you all don't mind indulging me for a while. Could say it all started during our darkest hour, when it became clear our failure was inevitable. I took it upon myself to enter the palace of my denizen. Yo, listen up. I'll make this real quick. Okay, so we all lost cause everybody sucked, but me. So Circuit here wanted to do the shred thing that would make us all not exist. But I found out for monsters we could keep existing if we was a bunch of ghosts. Thing is, nobody ever has the guts to off anybody. Isn't that a tumor? Let alone some shelves. Better luck next time. So it blew us all the fuck up. And that's like that. Now we are ghosts. The end. And reached page 5000. Nympha. Sad wolf. The worst story that has ever been told in the history of Paradox Space. Wow, clam down. No, I will not clam down. Clamming is not something you can do unless you do it up, or you are literally retrieving clams from a bed of soft oceanic soul. Clam your bumbles here. Civilist is looking lovely girl, everyone's gawking. You just have no respect for a well-told story. I said what happened, didn't I? Only barely. You left out so much. All the intrigue, the complicated interpersonal relationships, backstory, the responsible pacing. It was a world building, Nina. Who gives a dolphin flips to a big wing of shit? Okay, I think I finally understand the art of storytelling now thanks to you. Turns out all you have to do is make series of short mysterious statements without supplying context or any further elaboration. It's also simple, let's try it out. You know, that's what his face Ventus in our post-scratch world grew up to be his bewildered leader followed by millions. They killed him so. He died handcuffed to something while shouting a rude word. The end. Legion grew up to be his mate squid. She rolled stuff down and spent a long time in a cave. That's that. The body captor flew a ship for some hack. It wasn't a very cool gig. Mariam found a wiggler and died a slave. Did I mention our planet became kind of a shithole? No, I don't think I did, because it's apparently not how you tell stories. Go on. Sahak built me a robotic arm. He was ordered by a high blood to kill a girl, but he couldn't do it. He was banished. Really bet himself up over that, but it's okay because his descendant redeemed the honor of his legacy by doing whatever a murderous clown told him to. Wait, was it too much detail? Forget I said some of that. Moving on. Emperor was a pirate. Nobody liked him. He killed a lot of people, but was later executed because he was unable to tell a funny joke. What else needs to be said? That's right, nothing. Makara was a guy who didn't like his joke. He was terrible, and so is the story. Period. Trump was a hero who led a rebellion. He killed me, but not before things got pretty steamy between us. Want to hear the juicy details? You are out of luck. Oh man. Pirate cut off my arm and arrested me, but I killed her. It triggered a karmic cycle of revenge which led to the eventual blinding of a descendant. Sorry, Teresi, Samson breaks. Wait, what? As for me, well, I could go on all day about the subject, but I won't. I was a cool pirate, the best pirate. I lived a long time, had amazing adventures, but also treasures, and died. That's all she wrote, but not literally. She wrote quite a lot, in fact. She had a lot to say, just like me, which is why she's so great. Let's see. Who am I forgetting here? Oh, of course, Maggie Doe. Now there's an interesting story full of exciting twists and turns we won't be getting into. She was kidnapped as a child by a creep, and served the creep's boss for millions of sweeps. She helped make everything lousy. Then you killed her and took her job. Anyway, I think this tedious tale has gone on for entirely too long already. I can't think of a single thing left to address that could possibly be of interest to anyone. No, shut up. Do Mina, what about me? What about me? Why, Mina, could it be that you'd like to hear more? I must be imagining things because you on record as finding my stories boring. No, these stories are more interesting than your usual ones, I can tell, because I'm actually still awake. Very well, you would like to know about your post-scratch edit life. Would you like the short version or the long version? Those are the only two options. You tell me, how about? Not the long version, like don't go full fucking circuit on us, but don't leave out too much of the cool stuff. Shit man, why do I gotta explain this to a presumably rational person? Just tell me what my junk was, bitch. Very well, I shall strive to convey your story, including details which you are likely to find interesting on account of vanity, whilst attempting to refrain from going full circuit on you and other hapless bystanders. Blup! Come on, spit it out, Windfang. No more adventures on the high breeze, got it? Fine. You want the abridged version, but maybe not so abridged, as long as the stuff that you in particular would like to hear is included of the Mina Pax's saga. Here we go. Instead of storming off to the moon and a half, Paxis embraced her role as an heiress. Once you reached the age to challenge the Empress, she killed your predecessor easily. She did more to sink our ways into perpetual darkness and violence than any Empress before her, and her rule lasted the longest by far. She conquered thousands of planets and star systems, many of them personally. She was responsible for the death of trillions. Her reign was interrupted only by the extinction of our race, which is orchestrated by the omniscient creeper mentioned previously. She flew back to her homeworld, killed Megiddo, and assumed control of her demonic powers. In doing so, she also assumed her role as a servant to an indestructible demon whose existence was about to result in the annihilation of our universe. But before that, he had a new assignment for her. Is this brief enough, and addressing all the cool stuff to your satisfaction? That's the first half of her story. In the second half, she escaped to a fresh universe to wreak more havoc. She infiltrated a planet called Earth, which is home to a race called humans, these guys here. On the post-script version of Earth, long story, she gained absolute power, flooded the planet, and completely wiped out the human population, while expanding her abilities even further. She then somehow entered the humans' game session and took control there as well. She did all this at the behest of her employer and has shown no signs of slowing her rampage or ever dying for that matter. So, Mina, how was the story? Are you about it? Dirk? What? I think that's a better witch. Yeah, you're just getting that now. Jake is having a realization. Great Scott, I have to do something. Do something? No man, just a tight okay. But that sea Hitler, she's right there in the spooky flesh. Remember all the horrible things you said she did? Yeah, but... Cripes, that sets my blood to boil just thinking about it. I have to stop her. That's why I'm here. Just figured it out. I have to do it, bro. No, you don't. Come on, don't be an idiot. Yes, I do. That's what you do when you go back in time and find Hitler. It's like one of the rules of adventure. If you have the chance to kill Hitler and stop his crimes from happening, then you do it. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You didn't go back in time, Jake. Do you even understand what's going on? I gotta do something. Okay, how do I do this? Oh frick, no time to think. Here I go. Jake. Yeah! Jake. Die, Fish Hitler, die! Jake. I won't let you kill my people! Jake, no! What are you doing? Kapow! Take that! Oh shit, Grandpa Egbert Jr. there totally snapped. Jake, stop! And a bit of that! Dude, this is completely embarrassing. And how about a smidgen of this? Every song's you either stupid or insane. Rambo! Oof! Mina's not wrong, even Dr. Who had to justify why they couldn't do that. I have never watched Doctor Who, but I know it's about time travel. Forget this. You killed Dirk and Voxie's bro and Mom respectively, or you will later, I think it. I cannot let it happen. No, Jake, that was another universe. Oh, I mean, I won't let you turn my planet into Waterworld. That movie was great, but not that great. She isn't the same person, so I mean she is, but I can't let you exploit your baked god's empire to massacre the human race. She won't grow up to do any of that. She's a pre-scratch version who... You see, the better witch you are talking about was a totally different, over my dead body, am I gonna let you stick a pair of stinking juggalos in the White House? Oh, why does this all have to be so complicated to explain? Kawaii chop. Oof. What juggalos? Rose, is he drunk too? What is going on? Psst. So, what is the deal with you? Mr. Brain Phantom, the deal with me? Yes, I'm not sure how to answer that. What's the deal with you? How are those horns working out for you? And also the fact that you're an alien, what's up with that? Exactly. Should I tell people about you or you didn't see nothing? Yes, that is true. I guess Jake woke up. Jake, stop wailing on her like that. I mean wailing. Wait, why am I even correcting myself? Those are homonyms. Nobody could even tell which kind of wailing I meant. Dragon Punch. Jake, right in the fishy kisser. I said, stop. Doof. Mina, are you okay? Mina? so cool. So, I'm still here, right? Even though Jake woke up. It would seem so. Okay, just making sure. God, my existence is weird. Jake, wake up. Oh, your head. The old noggin has been getting a workout lately. And you don't mean the kind you get from puzzles. Good thing your trusty skull took some of the brunt. Also good thing your trusty skull took the rest of it. The sturdy bone really makes for a splendid backup helmet, you think? Speaking of your skull tip, it seems someone's left you a message. Jake, answer. Show Pestalog. When Yum were you began cheering Gilgoza's terror, GT. Jake, I don't have long to talk, so I shall leave this note to you while you sleep and then go. I may have to begin, let us say, bending rules a bit more than I have. He's making things bloody impossible. Our game is nothing short of war, that is all I will say. Well, I will also say this. I'm scared out of my wits to go to sleep now. I don't know what will come of me. My dream self is kaput, like yours. But I don't fancy you will have trouble waking from your nap, whereas best not to dwell on it, I suppose. I don't know what to do besides stall and keep helping you as much as I can. Also time to retrieve those weapons from the capsule and prepare the gift. This is so important. The chain will not be complete unless the delivery is made. But first you may want to test its capabilities. In particular, what are they called? The Infinite Simulator and Monstrosity Fire? There sure are some funny names for things strewn about your tail. Remember, green means grow, red means shrink. But surely you know this. Give it a go. Perhaps try targeting that unwieldy edifice stashed away in your Siladex. Could free up some space. But remember to hold on to it. It remains as important as ever. I'll be starting off then. So much to do, so little time. When and Jumper you cease cheering, Golgotha's terror. GT. Jake, examine time capsule. Still about 10 minutes to go before the stuff is supposed to appear. In the meantime, might as well mess around with the bunny like she said. See if it works. Jake, deploy Terry Kisa. Terry, Attaboy, he looks like he is ready and raring to be a loyal companion to his new owner, said Lucky Bastard. You will be a little sad to say goodbye. You hardly got a chance to know him at all. Jake, monstrosity fights something. You drop some delicious food and activate the green beam. Green means grow, so there's seriously some Alice in Wonderland shit going on here, and soon you will send the rabbit on its face with a looking glass. These aren't the kind of things that usually occur to you so, especially after several blows to the head. You continue staring vacantly at the dancing food, but that kind of thing keeps not occurring to you. Eureka, it works! Never a doubt in your mind? Grandma's technology is pure modern witchcraft, like she busted loose from a big silver screen playing the Wizard of Oz or some nonsense. Which also isn't a thing that's occurring to you right now. This is exactly the kind of technology you win big time awards for. The kind that could end world hunger, or it would be if humanity wasn't about to go down the toilet. Anyway, what a bummer. Jake, okay, toward Infinite Simulator. You deploy the massive thing that's been clogging your Siladex forever. Sometime after your house exploded, you found it in the jungle and snapped it up for safekeeping. Even if it didn't have strong sentimental value, you probably would have grabbed it anyway. Globes are sweet. You love globes. Globes, spheres, they are all cool in your book. But to be completely honest, you'll be relieved to have the inventory space back. Jake, shrink it. Works like a charm as expected. Oops, there it goes down the rabbit hole. You need to fish it out of there. Supposedly one of your grandma's thingamajig's inside the globe is pretty important. You'll go get it in a few minutes though. The capsule flower is about to bloom. Jake, watch capsule bloom. There they are, finally, the deadly ornaments you have been waiting. Huh? Those are the ornaments? It just looks like a big silly pile of shit. Oh well, you guess that alien girl knows what she's talking about. Pretty sure these are the ornaments from John and Co. Check capsule clock. Hold on, the clock has set itself to a new countdown. Something else is going to come out of the thing in a little more than an hour. And according to the game plan, you're not even supposed to still be here in an hour. You wonder what it could be? Guess you won't be around to find out. Jake, prepare present for delivery. Gotta shrink these weapons down first. No way they're fitting in that box along with the rabbit. John, one more thing. Need to write an addendum to John about the stuff. John, who is probably Jane's grandpa from the past, or maybe not really the past. Maybe like a young grandpa clone who lives in the ghost world where you saw all those other kids, including those two Dirk and Roxy looking kids. And what you think may have been literally a sleeping Roxy, but you aren't totally sure? Why does everything have to be so complicated? Whatever, no big. Going on adventures isn't about understanding them. It's about being brave and leaping into fistfights without thinking ahead. You finish off your note with a few more friendly words and something vague about who you really are. You are just following your alien friend's advice and maintaining a bit of secrecy so as not to cause timeline problems. But boy, is it hard keeping secrets. You can't help yourself. And slip in a subtle clue that your grandmother is actually his pal Jade. Teehee. You figure if Jen is even half as sharp as you, we'll pick up on that right away. It's okay. It'll just be a little secret between you and him. The potent British alien doesn't even need to know. Terry's ready to go. You ask the bunny kindly to put himself back in the box. He happily complies, since there's no reason at all to ask authority why he wouldn't put himself back in the box. You place him on the transmaterializer pedestal and get ready to hit the Sanctificate button one last time. I can't believe this project is finally finished. No more fun letters between you and your grandma. You guess the next time you talk to her, it will be in poor as person. Hard to believe, but then, for a guy like you, nothing is. Yes, Terry, fast forward to live. I hope this won't get flagged again, even so this will be a cover.
Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever, where every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure.
There's always a 12-stick meme, so many songs for you, Panda.
I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream could never do. I'd still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream could never do. I'd still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that was the thing that happened. What did we just unlock? Unlocked album, Homestuck Volume 9. Terry Kisa 11-11-11 to 4-13-09. Liv Tyler 4-13-09 to We Don't Know. And that was how that stuff happened. The bunny didn't make it. You, sheer you. Random Yumva you began cheering Undying Umbridge you. Finally getting a bit aggressive with your queen there. Usually you are nearly as patient with her. The little gambit I permitted you at the start has certainly inspired some unconventional play. It's not going quite as miserable for you as I expected. I am so sorry to damn you with faint praise, but with a track record like yours, I suspect one takes what he can get. Look to H4. When I'm Yumva you cease cheering Undying Umbridge you. Undying Umbridge you began cheering Undying Emperor you. So fucking smart. Have I mentioned lately how great it is going to be when you are dead? Just because you have never lost a match doesn't mean you won't lose the games that really matters. Nor does it even mean you'll win this one. It's far from over. Trust me. Bishop to c6. Undering umbrage, you, c steering, Ionem umbrage, you. Ionem umbrage, you began cheering undering umbrage, you. I have you been enclosing all your moves in quotes. You have really been acting so odd this match. Knight to d6, look out, I'm coming for her. I think she's languished behind the front lines long enough, wouldn't you say? Time to shake things up. Move her, I'll take my knight. You know you want to take her. Just look at her there. What a cheeky intrusion. Slithered right into your palace and made herself comfy. Maybe she'll lay an egg once she's finished her feast. Might as well take her out. You know when the action begins and pieces start to fall. That's when you make all your most creative mistakes. Anywho, far from over, you say? No, I don't imagine this game will be taking up much more of our time. Nanium Jumper, you cease cheering Undying Umbrage, you. Undying Umbrage, you began cheering Nanium Jumper, you. Oh my fucking god, blah blah blah. The quotes are part of the enchantment I mentioned, like part of a spell. You know, magic. You love magic and how it's totally real. Knight to d6. The knight is dead. Your words are bowing. Undying Umbrage, you cease cheering Nanium Jumper, you. So isn't it kind of weird that they kinda seem to play a game of post chess or mail chess? You defeat you. Oh, I have to click through it. When Jumba, you began cheering Undying Umbrage, you. I still don't know what you think you are on about with this enchantment business. If it's a spike or tactic to break my concentration, it isn't working. Queen to a5. The knight is dead. The goose is cooked. When Jumba, you cease cheering Undying Umbrage, you. Okay, next door. Undying Umbrage, you began cheering Undying Jumba, you. Now it is working. You're actually playing very poorly right now. But you are blinded to your mistakes by my enchantment. Bishop to f3. The bishop is dead. Your something is something, whatever, check. Undying Umbrage, you cease cheering Undying Jumba, you. Okay, I'm now not reading all the starting ones. This is a little bit too much. Also, these are too many moves. I will read through the dialogue and then we are going through the moves, yeah. Yes, there you go. That's the sort of a question the people paid top boonteller to see. King to d2. Pawn to b6. Bishop to d6. The knight is dead. The servants are lost. Check. Oh well, shit, it sure does appear that I'm in check. Guess I'll do something about that. King to f7. Oh dear, so much for your enchantment. That was a dire mistake. Mate in 4. Rook to f4. Check. King to g7. Queen to e5. Check. King to g6. Rook to g4. Check. One more to go, love. Well, what is left for me to do besides accept my death, defeat gracefully? King to h7. That's a fine attitude. Maybe you're finally making some progress in the realm of sportsmanship. Queen to g7. Checkmate. No, it isn't. What are you talking about? Don't be a poor sport again. You were doing so well there, relatively speaking. The game is over, but unlike next time, Ro. It is not over, sis. Look at the board closer. I'm not in checkmate. I have no idea what you are babbling about. Sounds like desperation to me. I'm looking at the pieces. Your king cannot step anywhere that doesn't put him in check. How can this threat to him be eliminated by other means? You have been mated. The king is dead. Your enchantment has failed. That is not my king. This is becoming silly. Unless you have something to say about the game which actually makes sense. I am done with it. I have more important things to do. You're not done with anything, unless you want to forfeit. Look laser at the king and queen and then remove their crowns. Okay, let's go through the game. I like how they're green and red like separate colors. There's a check. This is when she checks him all the time. Yeah, normally this would be a checkmate. You cheer, you. Oh bloody hell, this was your enchantment? Are you serious? Ugh, this is your shittiest twist yet. He disguised chess pieces, yeah. Well played, sis. You checkmated my queen. Ah ha 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 ha. This is a fucking funny. I'm just astonished, not at the guile of your little ploy, but by the fact that you actually seem to think this was a clever ruse. Just so painfully deft, I'm speechless. Never saw someone speechless who had so much to type. I thought you of all people would appreciate my modifications. The grounds are really nice and well crafted, form-fitting, hardly adding any hate, like capping a tooth. They're completely fooled. Now the coveted prank that's gambit between us belongs to me. This is absurd. You nagged incessantly for me to allow you to reverse the starting positions of the king and queen. Only agreed to get you to shut up about it, and regardless, I knew I could beat you anyway, even with your initial advantage, and I was right. How can you claim this is a legitimate strategy? You broke the rules. Hey, I didn't break any rules. I merely asked if you would agree to me swapping the start positions of the king and queen, and you did agree. But then I didn't actually do it. When did I say I would? Never. I was only gauging your willingness to make the exception. I then went about decorating my king and queen with nice little hats, which is also not against the rules. You do it all the fucking time. Give your game pieces horns and shit. You even give them names and blood case. Yuck. So if you have a problem with my decorations, I say pot. Allow me to introduce you to the fucking kettle. I cannot believe you are defending this maneuver. Yes, I suppose some of these tactics are technically within bounds of the letter of the rules, but the entire charade was highly disingenuous and unsportsmanlike. It is unbelievably childish, even for you. I know, I'm a child, so are you. It just so happens that you are a child who just got fucking served. It is not against the rules to be childish, or disingenuous, or unsportsmanlike. It's also not against the rules to be a bastard, which is another thing I am. Every single thing I did was legal. My queen, disguised as a king, made moves like a king. It is within its capability. This was done to deceive you. My king, disguised as a queen, made moves like a king because doing otherwise would break the rules. But you believed it had her powers, and I used this to my advantage. It was hilarious to observe, watching you back away from threats, from what was in truth a distant king. All the while my ruse, patiently oblivious in hindsight, went embarrassingly undetected. No rules broken, not once. In fact, if anyone here broke the rules, it was you. It's not against the rules to be a bastard like the motto of the internet these days. Yeah, sadly. What absolute bollocks! What rules did I break? This ought to be good. You agreed to let me start with the king and queen and swap positions, so against the rules to make an exception like that, even if your opponent is being obnoxious about it. Your willingness to break the rules is disgusting to me. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Luckily, at least one of us has respect for the rules. I started with all my pieces in the correct position, in spite of your willingness to allow those rules to be broken. Which, as I have addressed, is totally shameful. We're very fortunate to have a bro who respects the integrity of the game even where this might falter. A bro who, while fully adhering to the rules and exposing your hidden shameful tendencies, still managed to defeat you. You prick! Oh, I could just strangle you. You don't even know how tempted I am to do so right now. I did not break the rules, I was doing you a favor. In any case, you say you managed to beat me. When did that happen? Even though you've opposed your rules, you haven't actually mated me yet, Grandmaster Bro. Then you admit the game continues to be perfectly legitimate and still in play. Bring it on. Queen to c2. Check. You defeat you. Okay, we are going to the text again and then to the chess pieces. King to e3. Rook to e3. Check. Someone's in deep shit. Black. Look at this royal cock up. This is so stupid. Now I either have to sacrifice my queen or move my king into a strategically horrible position. Why am I even going along with this? Yes, it sure is a strategic dilemma. Who would have thought that the game of chess would present such a scenario? Do you forfeit? You wish. To hell with it. Let's sacrifice a queen. I still put odds in my favor with my rooks and bishop versus your bishop, rook, and queen. I've bested you before with less material and an initiative on my side. Queen to c3. The rook is dead. My bro is an ass. Wow, what a mutual mistake. Haha, I think I must be in your head even more than usual. Queen to c3. The queen is dead. The bitch fucked up. Check. Oh, shut up and play. King to e2. Pawn to e5. Rook to c4. Wahaha, another idiotic blunder. This is so easy. Queen to f3. Check. King to d2. Queen to d5. Check. On the fucking one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Shash. King to c2. Queen to d6. The bishop is dead. His flesh consumed. Wait, where did you put it? You better not have just literally eaten the bishop. Rook to c8. Check. King to d7. Rook to h8. The rook is dead. Our shits weren't given. Queen to c5. Haha, check. Any fuck. No, I don't imagine this game will be taking up much more of our time. Did someone let the snakes loose? Or was it the sound of my vicious burn? King to d2, queen to d5, check, king to e2, queen to f3, check, king to d2, queen to g4. The rook is dead, our chess set is shrinking. Will you stop doing things with the dead pieces? I swear, as if the juvenile enchantment wasn't enough. If it turns out you are also losing our destroying pieces. Deliberately, I'm going to straight up flip a bitch. Rook to h7, check. King to c6, king to c2. Wow, another awful move. You were playing almost as shitty as I usually do. Looks like my enchantment went better than I thought. For something that was in reality fake as magic. Queen to e4, check. King to b2. Queen to h7. The rook is dead. The chick is up. Mate in 4 or less. Okay, let's look at the chessboard now. Yeah, a lot of chess pieces already gone. I like how this kind of looks like a storyboard that I can click through. Oh yeah, we see something interesting here. Is this a 6 or a 9? Oh, this is the grey hand, the green sleeve. Show Pestalok. Taxes, I don't know why I bothered humoring your wild underhanded rubbish. I hate you. Just start right off to hell, please. Hey there, be careful. A guy could get the wrong idea and mistake your outburst for something collectioners. That would be most unsisterly, don't you think? Anyway, by the looks of this messy board, I'm going to assume you forfeited the match. Undying Umbrage, cease cheering you and you over. You are disgusting. I really loathe you. No, not in that way. I'm not going to talk to you for a while, probably a long while. I only hope I can overcome my contempt for you when it comes to time to play our game. But I'm not holding my breath. Leave me alone. You blocked me again? You know that doesn't do anything. Anyway, I'm happy we are in agreement that I won. You shouldn't underestimate me. I leave you alone for a while like you want, because really, who cares about you? But you should believe me when I tell you, someday I'm going to kill you in your sleep. Maybe even more than once. Select character. So, this is a perfect time to stop. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day or a good night, and I hope I see you again next week. See you!